Pause.
Since you're talking financial advice, did you see the Bank of America situation with them allowing zero down mortgages for blacks and browns?
I did see that.
What do you think that means for us?
What does it mean for us? There's a lot. The thing about that, there's always like when it sounds too good to be true, like you got to look into it, right?
It's zero down with 50% interest.
Yeah, but your credit score probably needs to be also
right
certain level as well.
It might be, but from what I've read, it's only in like 6 cities so far right now.
Yeah,
which is like Los Angeles. There's one in Texas. I think like New York. There's like 6 cities that it's available at like at this instant.
It's like 6 cities in the country no one wants to live at.
Yeah,
there's pretty well known cities like LA.
That's good.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
thing about that, as you read more into it, is that you have to buy the house in a minority community.
I mean, we are minorities.
Yeah. So that's the only thing.
So what is the downfall?
It has
Why
to
do you
be in a
think
bad
that's
area.
Like,
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in an area where it's not as nice as obviously where you would want to maybe buy an ideal house.
Yeah, where they're
well, you could rent it.
where they're
out,
playing
can't you?
corridos at 6 a.m. on a Saturday, washing their cars.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the only takeaway that I've seen. But other than that, I think that's really fucking great, to be honest, for if you're a first time buyer.
It's a good opportunity for the right person, for sure.
And also, I think now that Bank of America has done that, there's going to be a lot more
Other
people.
banks.
It puts pressure on everyone.
Puts pressure,
It does,
yeah.
it does.
It sets a precedent. Precedent? Is that the word?
Because, I mean, think about it. Maybe we're not so, like, I'm pretty prideful of being Mexican, but there's not prideful enough to go change my bank account. But there's people that are that prideful. They're like, well, fuck it. If Bank of America's going to do this, I'm going to just go bank with Bank of America.
Bank of America's fucking with us. Let's go.
Yeah.
The whole family. We're
And
all
that's going to
getting
put
credit
pressure.
cards.
It's going to get pressure on people.
Yeah,
We got to do something for them, you know?
But that's dope. I think that's really dope. I know I saw some white people were pretty mad about it because, have you guys ever seen the Wale Sumi video?
No.
Oh, you guys should fucking watch it. I know you guys don't really listen to Wale like that, but his music video, it's called Sumi. But in this video, it's a white kid, and pretty much what they did is that all the white people inside of this video are playing black people. They're not playing black people, but they've reversed the roles. So they show it initially starts, and if the listener is listening, you could go watch it. But it starts off where he's like in like a beat up house. The white kid, he comes out. You walk outside. You see the billboards for divorces, and it's like it's a white couple. Like everything's kind of like aimed.
Yeah.
And it kind of shows you a different side of it. Like if this was you over here, this looks wrong, But you're so used to it when it's like
you don't even question it.
but you don't question it when it's the other way around. So like when shit like this happens, I kind of like flip it. I'm like, damn, imagine if they had like white only like loan thing. You'd have to be like, whoa,
exactly.
It's kind of weird when you think about it. I'm not taking away from this, but I do want to acknowledge that because I think that's something to look at.
Well, that happens a lot with like colleges too. Like a lot of more minorities get scholarships or like grants,
the grants and stuff. Yeah,
because like what's like it's black and brown, right? But like there's white people that are struggling too. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
That got dealt a bad hand as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think also some people, like I think a majority, and I don't want to generalize, but I think a lot of people think like white, oh, you're good, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
white means wealth to people.
right, but that's like what we've been programmed.
but that's not all true. There are some.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're called hillbillies.
Exactly.
But if you think no, and not even that, there could be some here like that you wouldn't even expect it, but I always acknowledge shit like that. You know what I mean? I know some people feel some type of way about it.
Fuck yeah! I kind of see it the same as like if I saw someone with a fucking white power tattoo. It's crazy, right? But I see plenty of fucking raza with brown pride tattoos. And
I think the difference about that though is that like white or like the white power thing was kind of like it stemmed from something that was like bad and like hateful. You know, brown pride is. I've never seen like someone with tattoo with brown pride like go to some white people and like want to fuck them up just because they're white. You know what I mean?
Feel you.
You get me? As opposed to like if I saw a guy with a swastika, I'd be like, damn, this fool hates me. You know what I mean? They're like, I wouldn't trust him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that's something to look at as well.
It does suck. It's we're just in a boiling pot in this country where it's like we allow so many races in here that it's like it's not gonna be fair for everyone, bro. Because eventually, okay, so it's not whites, not only whites. There's the Asian community. There's the Indian community.
Right.
There's the Middle Eastern community.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
everyone that's gonna feel left out, right?
There's
But-
gonna be smaller groups, yeah, of course.
So
But
do we have to do something for everyone?
I think we'll get there eventually. I think we have to work.
It's like Hitler was doing.
We have to work our way there. What? Hitler was
like-
doing what?
Well, he was trying to make everyone like blonde and blue
Oh,
eyes
right,
and
right.
shit.
Yeah, but he was killing everyone, so it's like it's a little different.
yeah,
but,
it's definitely
but yeah,
different.
he was committing genocide, but yeah, it's a little different. But
I thought that's where you were going
But
with
I
it.
get-
it's like my boy Hitler.
no, but you kind
My
of
boy Hitler.
yeah. So I think we have to work our way there. I was gonna say something else about this, but I kind of forgot.
I don't know. Race shouldn't be. I mean, I'm glad because there's
Oh yeah,
there's definitely a lot of fucking grants that I got from my schooling for
Right.
being brown and shit. But it definitely there should be fair for everyone.
yeah.
Huh.
I know what you mean, but well, shit like this is kind of like a correction of history because like you think back to like 1950s, 1960s, like I think they made it hard for like black and brown people to buy houses. Like I think it was like redlining, if I'm not mistaken.
See, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to sound like kind of fucked up because
No.
it's like I feel like America's just apologizing right now. It's
It
just a
is.
bunch of shit.
It's a correction.
It's like you're getting like a racist grant or a racist.
And at the end of the day, think about it. If they can do this, they could do a lot more.
Yeah, this shit happens everywhere though. Like in
Yeah.
every area, things like when there's like on the stock market, when there's like a bubble and it inflates and it's like out of the market range and now it's too high. There's got to be a correction which will bring it back down.
Yeah.
Same as when it's something negative, like when it gets too far. When it goes too far to one
people
side,
are
there
gonna
has to
know
be,
it's a steal and they're gonna buy.
no, and there has to be a
it's gonna
correction.
adjust. Yeah,
There has to be a correction in any area where it brings it back into like
where it's supposed to be.
where it's supposed
at
to
the
be.
moment.
And so
Yeah.
that's what I believe is this is kind of like one of those.
So you got a grant for being Mexican?
Not being
There's like Chicano grants and shit like that.
Hispanic.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh,
It's like, do your parents shop at El Superior? Check.
No, you write like
qualify for 5,000.
no. I think how that works. Don't you write like an essay and you tell them your story and like
yeah,
your,
that or just
your
like
situation, shit like
when
that.
when you fill out your paperwork is like when the person that helps you sign up for school, that you put your race, right? So they're like, all right, we're gonna help you try to get all
yeah,
these
let's see
fucking
what we can. Yeah,
and-
what you qualify for.
yeah, exactly. And my race just happened to be Hispanic Latino, and
and there was a
grants
grant
that.
for it. Yeah,
But just like there's grants for like Native Americans.
yeah.
Like I think, do you think that America feels like they've done enough for them? Like I feel like they've been fucking them over a lot more recently.
They've been fucking them over this whole time.
I know,
This-
but everyone is. Even now, black and brown, even though they're doing this for us, they're still fucking us over.
yeah,
But they've done shit like only allow casinos on Native American land and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like, dude,
they kind of have their perks, I guess you
it
can
has its
say,
perks.
but
You can't. Yeah, they
But-
have their own like
but in
policing.
the long term game though, like I'm not gonna say the whites, but like America wins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
but
Like,
do you think
in the long
America
term.
feels like they've done enough for them? And now they're moving to blacks and browns.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's like if we had our own land, we'd be like, oh shit, it's pretty dope. You know.
yeah.
yeah,
But obviously, it doesn't like justify like the massacre and genocide of like
exactly.
the
That's the
people
least
that
they
came
can do.
that came before. But it is something like it's not nothing. You know, you can't.
But it's something better than nothing.
I love
Yeah.
how like America denies doing all that, but then it's like, oh, here's our sorry for doing all that. Even though we denied
Yeah,
doing
we did all
that.
this shit, murdered all these people, but
I don't think they deny it, but I do think they hide it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I've told
they
you
hide
guys
it.
before. Like I think they hide behind like the nice family with the nice picket fence. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
That's like your idea of like
that's
the American
that's the
dream,
brand right
you know?
there.
The
Yeah.
dog, you know, the little shepherd or whatever.
The fucking
The golden retriever.
golden retriever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, shit like
These
that.
are two kids.
That's
Yeah.
like the when you think of like the American dream,
Exactly.
kind of. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what all my family in Mexico thinks of how I'm living. They think I have the fucking golden retriever, the fucking picket
Well, it's just
fence.
different, right? Because like you're over there, and that's all you've ever known, and like you see someone over. I got cousins from Mexico that follow me on the gram. You know, they probably think that. You know,
You see, and all they see is my weekends. It's like the fly shit that I do once a week. Like
Right.
and now they're like, no,
Huh.
ese güey vive como rey.
They're over here trying to fucking
yeah. It all depends.
scrap up,
That shit all depends on like where
eating
your point.
salt tacos,
Yeah,
and
no, that shit all depends where your point of reference is from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So I think it just depends on who you are. But yeah, you know, you live in America, bro. That's what I'm kind of like mean. Like, bro, it could be definitely worse.
What's the most lowest budget meal you've eaten?
Bro, I've fucking done it
Costco.
all. What do you
No.
mean low budget meal?
Like I want one is like I remember my mom used to tell me that back
Taco
in the day they would just get a tortilla, salt, and they would eat that.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
did
That's
that-
what I mean, like low budget meal.
no,
What's the like?
I've done
most
that in
low-
Mexico.
You done that in
Yeah.
Mexico?
Yeah.
Shit like that, like in Mexico. I feel like that's
That's just
normal.
breakfast. You know what I mean?
That's normal
yeah,
in
yeah,
my
yeah.
household, and my wife is making tortillas. I'm
Well,
gonna
I'm
just eat one by
well, I'm
myself.
asking you.
And you know what? They're really bomb in Mexico. 'Cause they're handmade.
Yeah.
And they're made right in front of you, and the salt's right there, and they roll it up. And
A
it's
little bit of
fresh,
butter?
Warm. It's actually
Okay.
really fucking good. I'm not even gonna lie.
But I
Okay.
guess to me,
Monty's
like,
looking at me like this was a sad.
it's because this fool.
I mean,
yeah. To
They
me,
didn't have
like,
butter to make it like that great, but
To me, I guess the ghetto shit that I've done, I think is what you're trying to ask, is the fucking pan with mantequilla and like sugar and shit, and you make like a
you put sugar on the.
you put like butter on like bread or a bolillo, and then you put it
sugar.
on the grill,
Yeah, yeah.
cook it a little bit, and then you add sugar and cinnamon.
That's really bomb. Actually, I've had that before.
I never
Tastes
tried
bomb.
that.
That's like or like a bologna sandwich, like.
Dude, I used to love bologna sandwiches.
Same here.
Yo.
And now I'm
With
disgusted.
mayo. Yeah, now I can't eat them.
Nah, bro. Back then, I would just eat bologna cheese bread. I was playing video games. I didn't have
Nah.
enough time to put mayo
Me,
on that
me
shit.
was just bread, mayo, bologna. That's it.
What?
No cheese on that
But
shit.
as far as like food, I've probably done everything that you can imagine.
Everything?
You know?
Okay,
The
for sure,
Maruchan.
for sure.
Yeah, I've done everything.
Putting
bro.
hot Cheetos in your Maruchan.
I've never done that shit. That's too crazy.
Dude, you're missing out. You ain't live yet, Andre. Look